One mom recently found herself in the middle of some daughter drama after she told her 19-year-old that she would not be allowed to sleep in the same room as her 23-year-old boyfriend. Posting to the site Mumsnet, the concerned mom said that while she's grown to like her boyfriend, her daughter's boyfriend, she likes him, she and her husband aren't comfortable with them sharing a room while visiting because she wouldn't have been allowed to do so at her age. So, while some users saw where she was coming from, others pointed out that her daughter's an adult and should be able to make her own decisions. So, ladies, do you think Mama knows best here? What do you think?
If it's your mom and she's paying the bills, it's her house. You follow her rules.
I feel like if you're so grown and you don't like it, go to a hotel since you're so grown.
Yes, or move and find your own place. You're technically an adult after 18.
Yeah.
But when you have your parents home, you got to follow those rules.
Respect.
I was a rebellious teenager. I remember, like, I had boyfriends over, like, at 14, 15. I remember it made my parents uneasy, and you should never make your parents feel uncomfortable in their house.
Did they say anything?
Yeah. I remember one time I was watching TV with my boyfriend at the time, and I was, like, maybe 14, 15. I was lying. I said he wasn't my boyfriend, but, you know, you're doing the thing. And we were both lying together just on the couch like this, just really close. And my dad, who's so nice, my mom would have called me out, but he pulled me, he said, you know, which means, like, come here, pulled me into the room and said, I don't feel comfortable. Why you lie like that together at home by yourself? Makes me, you know? And just seeing my dad feel so awkward telling me that made me feel wrong about making me feel like that. He's the man of the house.
Yeah, still to this day, when my mom or my dad come to visit and I'm with my husband, and I'm a grown woman. I'm 40 years old and I've been married for almost 8 years. I still feel a little weird, and I'm married and I'm grown. But I agree with you. I'm a true believer of if you're in your mom's house, you have to abide by your mom's
I hear
rules.
that.
Yeah, I think that at 19, there's other things you should be worried about than having your boyfriend stay at your house with you. I mean, 19, you should be worrying about your career or education.
Yeah.
You worry about, I mean, you know, it's like, to me, that's just young, and it's still, to me, 19 is still teen.
Yeah.
It's still a teenager.
Yeah.
So, I mean, people kill me with this, she grown, and you need to let her, when she need to do it outside of my house.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's
and
it.
Obviously, the big question is here if they're being sexually active, right? Like
Yeah.
You know they
elephant in the room.
sexually active if he's standing there. Don't
Exactly,
try to
and that's
act
why
like-
she has a problem with it. And again, my thing is, it's only like, what, 2 or 3 days? I actually think it can be sexy to, like, stay separate for a little bit. You're like, okay,
yeah.
good night, give him a kiss on the
Create
cheek.
that tension.
Create that sexual tension going on. You gotta sneak around, maybe.
Yeah.
This is all good, but again, I think it goes back to the same thing you guys are saying, which is respect your parents' household and your parents' rules.
Yeah.
If you so grown, you getting it at home anyway, you can survive for 2 days.
Yeah.
Well, do like we used to do in the old days.
What's
do it
that?
in the car, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It can make it interesting.
We used to go sneak, you know, and then come back and act like we ain't did nothing. Be like,
Hide in the closet, the laundromat.
So you guys,
Yeah.
I have a question though. Do you
Yes.
think it would be different if it was your own child? So if it were your daughter and your son, I know I would still be the same. For me, I wouldn't be able to sleep.
Really?
No, I would be too nosy. I would be listening to everything.
Really?
I'd
Oh,
sleep.
wait,
And
what?
if I did, I would feel uncomfortable. I couldn't do it.
Oh my God! If
No,
it were
I would
me,
pay for
I'd
the-
take
for
off
the
my
room. I would
designer
not-
belt. That girl would have an LV stamp on her booty so quick.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
What if she's married?
If she's
That's-
married,
but
yeah,
that's
that's fine.
fine.
But
Would you
I
still
still
be
would be
listening?
like, oh my God, did I hear anything? I don't know.
You're like, my kid is doing it
Yes,
in the room
yeah.
next door.
Yeah.
can you see Tam with a little glass up at
Yes.
the...
Yes, I can. I want my children to have healthy sex lives.
Yeah.
So while I think any parent imagining their child having sex, that's just gross. That's like us thinking of our parents having sex.
Yeah.
Oh.
But ultimately, I'd be happy that they are having a healthy sex life with
Okay.
their
Yeah.
husband,
Yeah.
wife. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but you gotta be careful about that letting them
Yeah.
live in, because then they get comfortable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Got it.
Before you,
You
know
don't
it,
know.
they eating your Fruit Loops and
Yes.
stuff. You know, you just gotta have some
Oh,
rules.
like if you let them move, would you let your kids live with their significant other
In my house?
Live.
No. No.
Never.
No.
Even if they fell on a hard time.
I would give them, an end date.
Okay.
I would say, you have 30 days to get your life together.
And then I'm changing the locks.
Yes.
I
That's what I
hear
would do.
that. See, I like how Tam does this hardball. I feel that, girl.